rolling?
Yeah, so he said, if you don't obey the law, it'll be a travesty of justice, which is fine for me in this case, personally, because I'm not looking for jury nullification. I'm just looking for them to vote based upon the facts, which I believe find me not guilty on those charges, and absolutely not guilty on the supposed pushing of a police officer. So the judge seems to be very sketchy, very worried about what people in the audience are doing and that sort of thing. He's reprimanded us probably a dozen times over the past 2 days for a variety of things. I don't feel like he's going to be lenient on the sentencing, which is at his complete discretion. So, yeah, I'm ready to go to jail. I hope I'm not, but I'm ready.
When you brought up the objection, when he was asking questions after the...
he was asking questions basically to the effect of how did my lawyer do? Did I want him to call anybody he didn't call? Did I want him to do anything he didn't do? And I said no. Eventually, when he asked, was there any issues you wanted him to bring up that he didn't? I said yes, there was. He said, what were they? I said about Gruler's history, essentially. He said something to the effect of, oh, who said you couldn't do that? Well, you did,
including
is what I said.
Go ahead.
So, but I want to make sure to give at least one non-confirmation, which will help me with grounds for appeal if need be. So. Did
they allow you to show the Channel 9, the video of him arresting the Channel 9 videographer?
We were not even allowed to talk about it.
What did you think of the 3 officers' testimony?
It was great. I liked all of them. You know, they all had what I seem to be a pretty fair accounting of things. It's been a while ago.
Four officers?
Yeah.
Were they the same story?
Everybody except Gruler was pretty consistent. You know, I mean, I don't think those officers are bad officers. They seem like nice guys. I don't know a lot of complaints regarding them. You know, Gruler's the problem, and that's pretty clear.
One of the big arguments seemed to be that 3 of the 4 officers didn't remember you too much,
yeah.
and
I wasn't obstructing anything. They didn't even notice I was there, but for a few seconds, when I introduced myself and said I'm filming you.
And that they had done a code 44, which is what?
Apparently there's 3 codes. There's code 45, which is requesting backup. Code 44, which is all available units in the immediate area come immediately. And then there's a code 43, which would be sending the Army, Navy, and Marines, as the officer put it. So yeah, they called it code 44 on me for whatever reason, because they had just thrown me to the ground for no reason. A bunch of people saw it and were running over, and they felt scared is what happened, apparently.
So at the very end there, it seemed like the jury took a tremendous interest in the video. Would you agree?
Yes, yeah, I was very happy about that. At the end, they were able to zoom in on the video and show the actual part that showed me not pushing this officer. So I'm very glad they got to see that, because as unfortunate as it may be, the general person is probably going to take a word of a police officer over somebody like me, even if they change their story 3 times like this guy did. So I'm glad they looked at that video, and hopefully they saw the same thing that everybody I've shown it to has seen, which is I didn't do anything. In fact, the prosecution didn't even claim at any point that you could see anything that resembled a shove at all, ever. They know it's not there. They're just hoping that people blindly believe this police officer.
So, in a strange twist of fate, the police state is about to save a liberty activist.
Big brother, baby. More street cameras.
Alright, so we'll interview you again, hopefully shortly, and hopefully with good results.
Maybe.
Hopefully with a beer in your hand.
That would be nice.
Thanks everybody for your support today. Thanks for coming out. We had a lot more people here coming and going, probably 20 of us today. They locked up the doors at 5 o'clock, or we would have had a lot of people in here tonight for the last 3 and a half hours of the trial. And that is all.